We haven't declared the national emergency yet, and yet we're building a lot of wall. We're continuing to build a lot of wall with, as we would say in business, cash on hand.
President Trump today suggested that he may declare a national emergency to build the wall along the U.S. southern border. He previously gave the Congress a chance to work it into the budget, but this morning the president said he doubted their ability to come to any kind of agreement. The wall is one of the president's biggest campaign promise, and he's expected to make it a focus of his State of the Union address. We'll be carrying that speech right here on KBAK CBS at 6 o'clock.
While a wall may be in the future for the border, more troops are headed there right now. National investigative reporter James Rawson has more on the southern surge.
With 3 migrant caravans headed for the southwest border, one numbering more than 12,000 people, U.S. Customs and Border Protection in Arizona seized 650 pounds of meth and fentanyl last weekend, one of the largest such interdictions in history.
Our CBP officers were able to stop an enormous amount of opioids and dangerous narcotics from hitting our streets.
President Trump tweeted on Thursday, more troops being sent to the southern border to stop the attempted invasion of illegals through large caravans into our country.
The results have been very successful.
Top Pentagon officials told lawmakers Tuesday the president's deployment of active duty troops to curb illegal immigration starting in November has helped secure the border because the troops have performed duties such as erecting concertina wire that relieved pressure on border agents.
It allowed CBP, we believe, be able to spread their manpower more efficiently across a large number of ports of entry that could have potentially been at risk.
In 1997, under President Clinton, armed forces built and improved physical barriers at the border. But President Trump's deployment of active duty troops, 5,900 at first, now down to 2,300, has drawn Democratic skepticism.
There's really not much evidence that right at the moment it is a crisis that would call for the, if not unprecedented, then highly unusual step of sending active duty troops to the border.
The fact that you have these caravans bringing large numbers of migrants up to the border has lent some credibility to the president's concern that there's a crisis.
Experts said the low troop numbers involved mean these deployments will carry little to no impact on overall military readiness. Meantime, the Pentagon did not respond to our request for clarification about the president's tweet saying that more troops are being sent to the border. In Washington, James